All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, idealists and visionaries, I am your boy Ideal Tone, and we are here to make it known that we are back with another episode of the one, the only Binge or Cringe. All right? So we going to do it like we always do it. Go around with introductions and everything like that. We do have some people who are going to be jumping in and who are not all here yet, but I'm cool with people jumping in at any point in time and catching up. So we're going to make it do what it do. But before we get into introductions, just give everybody a little bit of a time. Give me a second here. I feel like it's only right that I play this in order to introduce what the topic is for tonight. Y'all, boys, feel free to jam out. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, we hear it.
Okay.
Nah, for sure, one of the best openings ever. It's on fire.
This might be an anime opener of the year.
I don't
This is
know.
like a
That
regular.
is
This is like
pretty
a
hot
song
though.
that could go anywhere. This is a vibe.
But it goes both with the creepy nuts.
That's
Either
true.
way, they made both of them.
Had that playing in the background a little bit. But no, I give you that. This is up for us, up for it. But like, let's be real. The new Don that I opening is fire. It's hard toss up.
Donnie will go crazy too.
Don
Nah,
that
Don
goes
Don
crazy.
Fire.
It's it, man.
I agree
It's
with
it.
you, though. No.
Either
Oh
way,
man.
Creepy Nuts is gonna win the award.
Wait, what'd you say?
Either way, Creepy Nuts is gonna win the award.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna win it.
That.
They're gonna win it regardless, no matter which one.
No, bro.
It's a wrap. I don't know what they've been doing, but they've been on a hot streak.
Yeah, nah,
Them
the
boys been
flavor
cooking.
went up.
Cooking,
They
man.
put some season. They put some seasoning in that cooking.
Fact. All right, but we here. I got the song playing in the background a little bit. Y'all know how that go. But let's get into it, okay? Let's talk about why we're here. Obviously, if you don't know, based off the song, we are here to talk about, for today's episode, Mashle. Okay? And Mashle has been on the, like, it's been really on the rise, bro. You cannot deny that Mashle has not been one of the most prominent animes to come out since its first season. And and here's the thing, at least myself personally, I was not expecting it to hit like it hit. That's just me though. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who might agree with me with that, but no one's expecting it to hit like it hit, and it hit. But before we get into that, really dive into that, introductions are in order. Hopefully everybody's mics are working. So I'm gonna go ahead and. So first, John, you good, bro? Your mic working?
I don't think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Okay, well then my mic is working.
All
We
right.
good.
First, my boy John is here with us tonight. What's good, bro? It's been a minute since you've been on an episode. How you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling I'm feeling okay. You know, not too bad, not too good. Just right.
All right, all right, all right. I respect
Appreciate
it.
you for inviting me.
Yeah, no, man, I respect it. Glad you could make it, man. Definitely glad you could make
Absolutely.
it. Yeah, got my boy John
More of a
back in the
spectator
building.
today though.
Say it again.
More of a spectator today though.
Hey, man, it is what it is. Maybe you'll learn something new. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Give me the points. I need all the points.
All right, man. Followed by the returning king of the queens and kings and the royals, my one and only homie, King Cryptic himself.
Yo, what's up? What's
camera
up?
time.
I got the camera for you. I'm glad you had the music because I was about to get it for you if you didn't have it. I was like, he has to do that.
Bro, I was
Like,
playing
come
it.
on, dog.
I was playing it, bro. You know I was playing it. But
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, bro.
anytime, bro. Anytime. If y'all haven't seen it, definitely go watch my welcome back stream episode of Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack featuring Cryptic himself. I had to welcome my boy back properly, so go watch that episode. Among his streams that he restarted every Friday at 8, right?
Every Friday.
Every Friday at 8.
Every Friday at 8. You make me nervous, Tone.
My bad, bro. I
You talking too much about my stuff, man.
I gotta give. I give props where props is due, man.
I appreciate you.
Now followed by the king. Oh wait, no, not sorry. Said the wrong thing. Followed by the godfather of anime himself, Cobalt70, my partner in crime when it comes to anime.
What's up? What's up? Oh.
Glad you could make it, Cobalt. Yeah, last episode.
I'm seeing double here. I'm seeing double.
Oh gosh, so who?
Look at that.
Look
at that. What's up, my boy?
We making him too happy right now, Cryptic.
I know, man. I know. Like he ain't the backbone of all of our creative work.
I got all my favorite people in the same area. What are you talking about?
You know you're the backbone of our creative work, though, right? Like Rosa real shit. Like Cryptic between being Cryptic, Kobo has done most of our artwork, if not all of it. Like
I'm just a silent supporter. Silent supporter.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
And he is the OG when it comes to anime. I will say it as many times as necessary. Man used to do what it had to do to get his anime fix. He used to really make it do what it do.
You had to work. You had to work to get that shit.
Yes, man.
Back in the day, it wasn't easy.
What, you mean you have to put a key in the sky with the balloon and hope the lightning came? I'm sorry.
Wow. He just made you older than you actually are. That's ridiculous.
I had to take a boat.
Yeah, boat.
Then moving on for introductions, we got I'm gonna have to just backtrack real quick. No, we got my boy D Zone in the building. What's up, Zone?
What's up? It's your boy D Zone back in the zone. How y'all doing?
We good, bro. Glad you could make it, man. I knew you was coming. I just, figured I'd wait on you. So, then we got the one, the only, my partner in crime when it comes to DreamCon, the one and only Nullified Saint.
Where my wings at?
Yeah. We back in Texas.
You know how to make fun of Cobalt a little bit.
Hell yeah, definitely. You always make fun of Cobalt. That's not new. Like
he works hard,
And then
I give him a few scraps. Gotta feed the boy. Can't let him starve.
It's the scraps for me. And then I gotta introduce the newcomer, but he ain't no newcomer when it come to anime, man. My boy, and his content is amazing. Makes me laugh. The one, the only, Poppy Smiles.
What's good, everybody? Happy to be here in this episode. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. Glad you could be here, bro. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So I got to tell the story. I'm going to make it quick. Me and Poppy Smiles met this year. We met actually on our connecting flight to DreamCon.
Connecting flight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we was on the same connecting flight to DreamCon. And I ain't gonna lie, I was tired. So I was like not paying attention to any of my surroundings. And I was halfway playing my Switch trying to stay awake. And he sat down across from me. He was like, "Hey man, I love that cup." I was like, "Huh?" I looked around like I didn't know where I was for a minute. And I was like, "Oh shit." It was my Hunter cup with Going and Killer on it. And I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." He was like, "You going to DreamCon?" I was like, "You going to DreamCon?" We looked at each other. It was like, yeah. And then from there, man, the rest was history. We got on the same flight. Me and him rocked out at DreamCon, did an interview for some content. And among me doing my research as I usually do before I interview somebody, I didn't realize, because we was on different main flights until we did the connecting flight, that we both from the same city.
From the same city.
We from the 215.
Really?
Yeah.
215, man.
I
boy,
was
it
like,
was
oh
funny.
shit. I was like, what this motherfucker doing with a Phillies hat on? Like, and then I was like, oh. But yeah, man. So me and Poppy, we got some things in the works. We're gonna try to work that out and try to do some more content together. But only reason we didn't yet because besides DreamComs, because he was away and I was working on my fashion show, so it wasn't the perfect time. But
I wasn't even in America.
yeah, no, he wasn't. He was in Japan, which I'm still kind of jealous of. But it's cool. He's going to send me tips for when I go. So
Absolutely.
And then we got, last but not least, my boy, the one and only Star Peaks.
What's up, everybody? How everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Chilling.
Good. Great to be with you lovely people, man. The artistic anime fans of y'all, man. You know, I come when I can come, man. Shouts out to my boy Tyrese and everybody coming. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Glad you can make it. And without further ado, let's talk anime. Let's talk Mashle, man. All right. Like I said, let me know if you agree with me or not. I was not expecting this to be as big of a hit as it was when it first dropped. Because I ain't never heard of Mashle in any way, shape, or form before like the teaser trailer. I ain't never heard of the manga, nothing. So, it just went over my head. But when I actually started watching it, I was like, okay, it hit different. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think?
Oh, I found out about it because, I've talked about it. I am a profound Crunchyroll watcher. They popped up in my notifications. They're like, hey, check out this new show. And I was like, hold on. Is this the new set for the season? And they're like, heck yeah. And I'm like, let's go. One of the shows was Mashle. And I hopped on that, and it took me for a wild ride, man. I'm not going to get too deep, but that's my thoughts. It was just wild, man.
Mm-hmm. Just unexpected, right?
Right.
Anybody else?
Why do I feel like everybody had to find it for themselves, though? That's crazy, man. Because I didn't even know about it either.
Yeah.
I found it on like a post real quick. Like somebody had a clip, and then I just remembered it one day. We were just sitting there trying to figure out what to watch, and I was like, just put on Mashle. Same thing. Like nobody was talking about this.
I think.
I was talking
it.
about it right after the first episode. I was like, y'all need to watch this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. A good friend of ours. I think some of y'all may have interacted with him before, but I think I got introduced to Mashle through Xantar Boogles.
Oh yeah, the good old Xantar.
Yeah. Because me, I do my anime browsing because I seen like I like what I like, so I'm like, let me just see if there's anything new. And I think this is during the time when I got introduced to Hell's Paradise and other shows. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But
Hell's Paradise.
then he was like, "Yo, you should watch Mashle." I was like, eh. And when I first saw it, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I hope this looked like it's gonna be but then all of a sudden that opening came on, I was like, whoa.
The fact that that group actually branched out and started doing other anime openings, freaking is amazing.
Man,
they had an anime made from one of their songs, a whole anime that was developed because some dude heard that song. He was like, "Yeah, that goes hard. I'm gonna write a story to it." Yeah. People know it's them. That's them.
They know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing for sure.
That was the one thing I noticed right out the gate when they loaded it up and started watching. Oh, damn! They at least it reminded me of Penguin Drum. If y'all remember that,
that's an old one, man. Back with
that. Moari Penguin.
Sounds like you going to the archive.
I wanted to. I said, "Oh, the song slaps. They're going to be doing some work this year." And so I thought at least they've got the intro down pat. But damn, the first episode was fucking bomb.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that one for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I think we can all agree it was not. We were not expecting a hit. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of anime's been like that lately. Like you got to really try it before you realize, like, okay, this joint crazy.
Yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Oh, my fault. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about anime. Is like sometimes when you find, like what Cryptic said, like, hey, no one told me to even watch it. I just kind of just watched it by myself. I think that's beauty when you find an anime and then you like it for yourself instead of somebody putting you on game. So that's what the one beautiful thing I do like about this anime.
Yeah. Nowadays, I at least, if I'm going to watch them, I'll give it like I used to didn't do this, but like I give it like a 1-episode watch. Like, all right, let me see what this episode here for, and then, all right, cool, let's keep it going.
Yeah, I think. Look, I try to
do
start
the same thing.
No, you don't do the same thing, Cole. You do 3 episodes. 3 episodes.
Yep.
You're 3.
He said 3. I'll give him.
You got 3 out of me, boy.
3 to the max.
And you better get it right by 3.
Yeah, if episode 3 ain't hitting, then we got a problem.
That's why somebody hasn't watched One Piece yet.
2009, bro.
Oh my gosh,
3
One Piece to
episodes.
me, like.
First of all, we're not going to do this because everybody everybody here has watched One Piece to a certain amount. And we're not going to drag on Cobalt for not watching it. We're going to leave him alone this episode.
Oh,
no.
It failed the 3 episodes, son. It failed the 3 episodes.
No, it did not.
I'm actually more understanding.
You have to understand when it was airing, when I first watched it, it was done by a kiddie show.
All right. Well, let me say this. Let me say this, Cobalt. Let me say this. When they redo it on Netflix, are you going to attempt to watch it? Let me ask that. I'm just asking.
Well, supposedly they're shaving it down, right?
Yes.
But it's all the same content. Is it all the same content, or they're reanimating it?
They're reanimating it.
See, that's where it fails. What? I don't trust Netflix to do as well with old school animation. Back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, they spent time on those frames.
Yeah, I agree.
Netflix, they've got budget considerations, man, and they have limited time. In 2001, bro, they had months to work on shit. You know, if I'm gonna watch One Piece, I'm gonna watch that one website that cuts out all the filler ones and it's just straight
on a remake.
It's not a remake. It's all the original episodes, but they cut out all the filler episodes and just went straight for a deal. They call it, like, they have a name for it. I can't remember what it is.
I thought they were doing a remake with a different not outside of Toei. It was supposed to be a different animation company.
Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about.
That's the Netflix one that he's talking about. But there's another fan-based one where someone went and cut out all the filler episodes and kind of gave you like a Cliff Notes version of the whole story that you can watch and get up to speed and without missing anything, because there's a lot of filler in there.
John or Xantar Boogles is in the chat. He said it's called One Piece or something like that.
One Piece, yeah. See, I think he was the one that told me about it.
Yeah, it's called One Piece.
See, that was the beauty though of One Piece. Not to get off, stay on it, but like, that's what I appreciated about One Piece was that it was weird. I had a weird feeling that I appreciated. Like, it's weird that I felt like the filler episodes at times wasn't so filler. I know there was a lot of filler though for One Piece, but they're going to Hunter x Hunter.
Let's see. Let's not even go there because we're gonna get off track even further. Let's get back on track. As soon as you start talking about Hunter x Hunter, I'm not gonna be able to shut up. I know my boy Poppy Smile's not gonna be able to shut up. I know.
Oh my god! Nah,
we gonna stop right there. But yeah, so let's dive into Mashle, bro. I'm gonna be real. Episode 1 definitely like drew me in, more so episode 2 and 1, because episode 2 like really got my attention. Episode 1 was entertaining, but episode 2 I was just like, all right, I gotta see what happens next. First of all, he does all these crazy stunts. No, my man has no magical abilities, but it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. He's like He's like One Punch Man in a world full of magic. It's ridiculous.
No, facts. That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, there's no other way to put it. That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is. Facts. One Punch Man with no magic.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it supposed? Isn't this it's supposed to be based like not like a parody of like certain things?
Like
isn't it like an obvious like parody of Harry
like
Potter? Or is
obvious
it
parody,
was,
like
I was
obvious
they trying to do Harry Potter for sure, right?
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
Yeah,
obvious.
they tried to do like a Harry Potter type of thing with
100%
a
a parody.
different. Sure, yeah.
It's
Because the one is
100%.
definitely One Punch Man for sure. Like vibes.
Mixed with Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
There we
that
go,
absurdity, man. It's just
Yeah.
that's the kind of show that you watch. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of Bobo.
Yo,
That's what like
that's a good comparison.
taking it back, bro. Like taking it back. Like it's just
Way back.
my man turned like a all right, I got this problem, right? There's this dude, I can't touch him. I got a wand, it's too heavy for me. I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna bend it into a tennis racket, and then I'm going to play tennis with the thing that I can't touch. Like what? Who thinks of this? Who thinks of this stuff?
No,
He's like, hold
Homeboy
on.
playing Quidditch though. My boy was playing Quidditch.
What exercise can I come up with to beat this guy?
You said he was playing Quidditch, but he was literally just running in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
That was insane, bro.
Twinkle toes.
but I'm trying to figure out how does that equate to defying gravity? That made no sense. It blew my mind when I first saw it. I was like,
He had so
When he
much
was
power
juggling
going in
the
his
scores,
legs
too?
that
Oh my
he
God.
became essentially a helicopter there, man.
helicopter.
Just tossing the ball through the hoop.
And then he made the ball curve so much that it kept coming back to him, and he just racked up points. He's insane. Like, he's insane.
He is insane. But if you think about it, he had to find out a way to survive in that environment, in that world, without magic, because he didn't have magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real with you.
He had to figure out how to do it, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always ready to drop down and do push-ups or go on a 30K run or whatever. He'll just take off his school outfit, and right there he's in his workout digs, and it's like, all right. Man's always ready.
I'm gonna just say this, man. He calls it muscle magic. I'm starting to believe it's actually magic.
It's got to be.
He
calls
it. He's like bicep enhancement. Push.
I'm like literally because there is a such thing as enhancement magic. So I'm like,
well, check it out. Remember, we find out later that body was engineered to be the most powerful, perfect body for that one dude. So
that's right.
I mean,
that's true.
For his pappy.
You could say it's magic, but or it's not that like he has no magic. But I would argue that his entire body was built by magic. You know, so.
Because when you think about it, he constantly is working out and doing all this incredible stuff. He never really gets fatigued. That's
Matter of fact, the most absurd looking workouts ever.
He just goes on. He's spinning the barbell in his fingers, something crazy like that, dude.
Extra fast, too.
All right, we got a newcomer in the group. Well, not a newcomer, but y'all know the legend, the myth himself, Xantar Boogles.
He hopped out the chat. No, he had to get in here.
Hey, you see, I was foreshadowing.
I just want to watch this. I'm kind of busy.
You good, bro?
Now, not to take it off topic a little bit, but there was a show that I believe was almost directly inspired by Mashle. Give me a second while I find the name. It's another magic school one.
Astoria. Well, no, that's a fire. That's a fire anime.
It is fire. But I want to say it took inspiration from Mashle because it's another one where the main character has no magic ability or if he does, it's some weird magic ability.
You can either say that or Black Clover, but
Yeah,
I mean,
if y'all haven't watched it,
yeah, Black Clover is definitely in that genre.
If y'all haven't watched it, we definitely implore you to watch Wand of Wisteria. That is fire. The animation is great.
It struck me.
Dude, the main character is freaking awesome too. Like,
agreed.
Did any of you see Iruma at Demon High?
Yeah, Iruma.
That's what it reminds me of.
It reminds you of Iruma. I
well, in that way that he's going into a school where he just doesn't belong and dominating. You know,
if I had to say, it reminds me of Iruma in a sense where, like, it has that goofiness about it. Because Iruma will have that goofiness. It's that playfulness. You know what I mean? All right. Because let's be real. Mashle, you think he's the only one that's quirky or weird or outside the box? No. Every character in that show is weird as hell, and I am for it. Straight from every character, bro, has some type of issue. It's crazy.
Rain Ames, top one.
Which one?
Rain.
3 names.
Oh yeah.
He's extra weird.
What would be another
he has
anime
that
like
Black
that?
Clover complex, the one of that guy.
And the sister complex.
Beelzebub.
Oh yeah, Beelzebub's good.
Beelzebub, right there.
But yeah, bro.
Dude,
like,
what's her name?
The ranks of the greats.
Freaking, I can't remember her name. The blonde that's obsessed with Mashle. Like,
Lemon.
Holy crap! Yes, Lemon.
First of all, Lemon is boy crazy. Let's just be real. She's obsessed with Mashle, but she's just genuinely boy crazy. She thinks every boy's in love with her. Like,
but she's especially attracted to Mashle because Mashle's kind of like, whatever. Hi, how are you?
Well, first of all, Mashle got his own weirdness about him besides just the working out thing. My man is in love with cream. Is it cream puffs? Is that what it is?
Cream puffs.
Yeah.
He's cream puffs.
My man
It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what he tries to cook. It comes out as a cream puff.
It turns into a cream puff every time.
And he assaults his opponents with cream puffs. Don't forget, he's fed cream puffs to half the people he's fought.
That's true.
Oh yeah, and he's also whooped out dishes of whoop ass because of cream puffs.
Oh yeah, that's true as well.
Quite literally, man was like, "You stepped on my cream puff." Let me give you the 1-2 knockout treatment here.
Don't ruin the man's cream puffs. He will have a fit every time. But yeah, man, like I'm like, all right. So based off that, what is your favorite character besides Mashle himself? Or Mash himself? Like, if you had to choose a character outside of him, who do you like? Just because of how weird and quirky they all are.
Freaking Headmaster.
The Headmaster?
The Headmaster.
Okay, I'll give you that.
His brand of quirkiness in there is just funny.
That's true. Headmaster's definitely different. Look, Dumbledore looking ass motherfucker.
He's all about that fuck around find out energy.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, for sure. I wouldn't say for a weird reason, but I confused the two. But I think Rain Ames is he's a cool character. Okay. Who I was talking about earlier in terms of weird, like top weird in the show is probably Lance Crown. That's who I was talking about.
Okay, I give you that.
That's the guy with the sister complex.
Yeah, this Syscon. Yeah.
I was like, he's on that Black
I think Ben being a normal dude in that world works perfectly. His roommate is the perfect. He's right there, and every time Mash does something crazy, his jaw drops, and that shit's just hilarious.
That's because he's literally like the average mage, and is what you call the average mage in his world, surrounded by all these crazy individuals. All right, who else? Who else got somebody? Nobody?
I really don't think I can pick, dude.
No, you can't pick.
Mashle is a pretty good one. I mean,
Mashle is a good one.
Everybody else is like, I mean, they're carrying him, but like, oh, you know what? Homeboy that had the speed powers with the mask on.
Oh,
that dude was cold.
Yeah.
That dude was cold.
Abyss
cool.
Razor.
Yeah,
Razor
he's
was
part
different.
of the. Yeah, he's part of the. Here it says he's second Magia Lupus, third year.
Yeah.
Yeah, has the
he
evil
was
eye.
under the dude with the dolls, but
he was cool.
He kind of
like
he was kind of forced with a bad hand, so that's why he gets a pass. Like he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, the dude with the dolls.
He had that curse from birth or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else got somebody?
No.
Or are we all good?
I like Mashle's dad.
Oh, there we
Mashle's
go.
dad's always funny to me. When every time Mashal he like be breaking the door, he's like, "Damn it, I just fixed the door," and he'll just take off running. Or how he cares about Mashals. Like it has that One Punch Man style comedy where it just makes you just want to laugh because it come out of nowhere. You just like, bruh. So I really like Mashal dad. It'd be funny.
Mashl's dad is funny,
one
bro.
even more rare. I even got one more rare than that.
All right, what's
and
up?
I ain't gonna lie.
The Quidditch captain.
Oh snap! The
Quidditch captain.
The Quidditch captain. I forgot about him.
The one that he just speaks gibberish at like 90% of the time. He just pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, that's funny. It gives a little comic relief. I like those characters that's like side of the side characters that that adds the comedy to it. Like the first villain, he wasn't really a villain, but like the first antagonist as soon as like the show started that was giving him problems, he actually becomes like
the one
a comic relief with the dad, and they both like make side comments about
that's
Mashle.
the
vice principal.
Yeah.
No, not
vice principal.
Not vice principal. That was
vice
chief
principal
of the magic.
Yeah, he's just a chief or something. I think a chief of police or something. Technically, he'd be like chief of police.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, no, he I think he's cool. I think they got a lot of cool, cool characters in here.
Yeah, I feel that. No, because then him and the chief of police or whatever his name is, and his dad and Mashl's dad start like becoming like a team. They're funny.
Yeah,
they're funny together.
They kind of became just family friends. Like they would invite the chief over for tea.
Mad funny.
They're chilling, drinking tea while Mash is out there just causing havoc. They're just like, yep.
Them two together is definitely alright.
As long as he does what he promised he would do, we're good. We chilling.
Yep.
All right. But moving on, y'all already know the question I gotta ask, man. I gotta ask this. Y'all know how I am. We out here always talking about throwing hands. Favorite fight in season? Let's just say in both seasons, season 1 and 2. Favorite fight out of both seasons.
Freaking Mashle versus Puppet Man.
Okay, that was a good fight.
Mashle versus Puppet Man. That is a great fight because for once it was Mashle getting pissed off and beating the shit out of someone, not because of cream puffs.
That's true.
No,
yeah, that's true. That's accurate. Because any other time it was just because he had to, or because keep it secret, or because it was someone pissed him off at cream puffs. You're right.
That time it was because of his friends just being in imminent danger.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh no, you can't fuck with my people."
Yeah. All right, what you got, Smiles?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because for me, because I know we're doing two different, like season 1, season 2. I'm gonna give my season 2 fight is when he fought the bull where he was just I think you take the damage if you damage him. I think is that what's the it was in like that exam.
Oh yeah. During the exam.
Yeah. And he was just hurt. He was killing. He was hurt. He was stabbing himself, and people else would just be bleeding and stuff like that. That fight was crazy because then he got to break it down because he had like a special wand. It was like one of those treasure wands.
Mm-hmm.
That guy he was fighting.
Yeah.
And also that was I thought for season 2 that was my favorite fight from season 2.
I forgot about that. Yeah. And he was just like, "You can't hurt me."
Wasn't that also the fight where he took his steel wand and made it into a tennis racket to beat him?
Yes.
Yes.
That was Cryptic mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
Stretch that bad boy. That's crazy.
Like that's just
imagine
insane.
the hand strength you have to be able to do that shit to a steel wand.
Yes.
A steel rod.
A wand so heavy that nobody else could lift it. Sound like some Excalibur type shit. All right, who else?
Or Thor's hammer.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Well, I gotta agree with the puppet. The only reason why is because it's not that it was a bad thing, but it gave me, because everybody, if you know the show Gintama, now this is like a more of a shorter time frame than Gintama, because Gintama has so many episodes, but Gintama didn't really have like a serious, like it didn't really feel like serious until it got later in the show.
That's true.
You feel me? Till things got real, just like the puppet situation, like that whole arc. I didn't feel like they brought the seriousness out of Mashle until that point, which was a good point that was stated, that he had to protect his friends and stuff. It gave me that, okay, they turned it up a little bit in terms of really going in with the severity of just escalating the story a little bit. So I appreciated that fight a lot.
Okay, I give you that for sure. I agree to the point that things definitely really picked up in season 2, but like you started seeing everything pick up or starting to pick up, and the fights getting more intense as like the end of season 1 came in. Like end of season 1 was on some other stuff. I was like, all right, cool. Anybody else got a favorite fight they want to mention?
I'd say my favorite's probably when he fought Zero.
Definitely. I was gonna say that was my favorite too.
Just when he flies up, he interrupts that fight at the most dire point. Everybody I know had to have been cheering. Like when he finally gets there, he shows up. Everyone got stoked.
Yeah. What's up, Paul? Paul's in the chat.
My favorite fight is Macaron versus Mash.
Okay. I forgot about that one.
It's the main fight of season 2, though. How do you forget that?
Because I'm be real with you. I was thinking about more of season 1, one of my favorite fights, if I was going to give an answer. So no, but his fight with Macaroon, that was like 2 episodes almost, basically, right?
It was a 3-episode fight with a 6-episode build-up.
There you go.
Mine, I'm always the enjoy the sentimental type. So I guess when he was tug of war fighting with the gargoyle, I was just like, yeah, that's real shit right there. It's real good stuff.
Okay, no, I got you.
Yeah. Everybody was like, "Oh, Naruto! Wait, that's not Naruto. Oh, my bad."
Yo. All right, but yeah, no, I think anybody else got anything to say? All right. Oh yes, what's good, Paul? Glad you could join us, bro. Paul in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely like Mashle's had some like amazing fights, man. To the point, I'm not gonna even lie, like I wasn't even expecting those fights to be as severe as they were. I think like, and then him like and then at that point he's just like started really leaning into the point, like I said earlier, like his basically like muscle magic. I was like, I'm with it. I'm with the muscle magic. I like muscle magic for the win.
I mean, people were starting to catch on, and he was like, "Hold on, I have to say something magical here, muscle magic."
Hey, it works, man. It works.
Oh, it works. It worked for a long time.
All right, so what do y'all think about the fight between the headmaster though and his old classmate? With Zero, right? That's his name.
Headmaster versus Zero.
Yeah.
I loved that fight because it really was, because at that point they were demonstrating what they can do with visuals of magic fight.
Yeah.
Like top tier magic to magic fights. And I was like blown away. Like I couldn't believe my eyes on how colorful that shit was.
True. It's just like, because what they're two of the top pinnacles when it comes to magic in their society. It's just kind of cool to see what they can do.
The 2 highest. They both have the same master. You know?
master was the strongest magician alive.
Which is kind of broken that you got two people trained by the same person. It's stronger than
You're freaking right.
Which that was messed up that he uses teacher's cadaver in a fight, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
that was nasty
that
work.
pissed me off too, man. Like that's our shared person that established pretty much the laws of the land that we have right now, and you just gonna dig them up. Like
You're gonna dig
reanimate
him up, and you're gonna try to use him to break the law of the land now. What you mean?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm with Cryptic. I'm with Cryptic and Smiles, bro. That irritated me, bro. I was hot. I was like,
yeah, because I think when you watch anime and somebody try to replicate it and then they one up it, because it do remind me of when Orochimaru brought back the first and second against Saratobi, but it makes it worse because that's your teacher as well. So the lack of respect you have for your own teacher is insane.
Yeah,
because that was both our sensei, and you're gonna bring him back to fight me, bro. That's out of pocket.
Facts.
Right.
Right. What he said, I was about to say, damn you, Orochimaru, when I saw it.
Let's be real, bro. That's when if you do some resurrection type shit like that, bro. Like you really don't care. Like you really don't care. You out there, you're not out there physically hurt. You out there emotionally scarred. Like that's crazy. Like
yeah, that's diabolical. Like. Yeah, and that's why I thought it was worse than what Orochimaru did, because Orochimaru, he wasn't there for the first and second Hokage.
Yeah, you're right. That was definitely worse. Definitely worse. I don't think I could like respect somebody who would do that to me, even if they were like a former.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. One, the only way to win that battle was to resurrect him. Two, if you're a villain and you're trying to deconstruct the status quo, to turn the dude who made all the rules into a puppet is to pretty much show your dominance on the laws of the land, pretty much saying like whatever you say can't, apply to me.
So you're saying okay, go ahead.
And three, once he summoned him into the battle, that's when he used his time magic to reset the whole battle. So it was an automatic win condition that he didn't even pay attention to. So when he used his space super magic and got all 3 lines, it was already GG because he already activated the time reversal at the moment he summoned his master. So it's more of 3D Machiavellian chess.
Okay. So what you're saying
and
is
it's not worse than what Orochimaru did, because Saratobi looked up to both of those Hokages as like that's what's his idols, and it wasn't just his teacher in Tobirama, but his teacher's brother and the one who created the worlds in Hashirama.
So what you're saying is he did that in order to establish dominance, like I am better than you.
I am better. It's that you will never be able to consider yourself in that realm of better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't even think about it.
Quick. Let me just say something real quick. So when Orochimaru when he did the reanimation, he has no ties to the first and second Hokage, even though that the third Hokage is his sensei. And then when you can see the third Hokage, like, damn, I gotta fight first and second. Like this is heartfelt. But imagine you have a brother, and they reanimate your mother, and now you gotta fight your mom. That's what makes it so nasty. Because y'all both have
it's only gonna be nasty if that's actually my mom's soul in the body, and it's not just a corpse walking around with her face. Because Tobirama and Hashirama were inside the bodies. They just couldn't control themselves. Whereas their teacher was just a zombie.
But it's also still is a respect. So Orochimaru don't know the first and second. So who cares? Like that is your teacher as well. So it's more so lines of like respect, even for amongst villains. It's like that was both our sensei. And for you to pull that, it just kind of like it just don't feel well.
Sour taste.
That's
here's
me.
the thing. I think y'all both making really valid points. But I'm gonna be real. Bottom line is it does show that Zero is definitely more diabolical than any villain in that situation that we've seen so far. My man crazy. Like my man crazy. Bottom line. Bottom line.
No, that's true.
he's crazy. But I will admit to the fact that like he definitely I think he did it to establish like, yeah, I've what do you call it? I'm way more powerful than any of our teacher now. And just to show dominance.
I have surpassed our teacher in the pinnacle of power.
I mean, it's disrespectful, but at the same time, I mean, if you want to really be that boy and that guy as a villain, that's one way of doing it.
Right?
It's disrespectful as it is, but yeah, no, that fight. I'm glad I watched that fight because that fight was definitely it hit different. Because like I think that was one of the longest fights we got to see where it came to magic itself. Like just two magicians going at it. They was really like who said it? Somebody said they was boxing. So, but they was boxing for sure.
No, it was me. I said that.
Oh yeah, they was boxing. They was boxing. But yeah, man, I really enjoy Mashle. I think I can't wait for season 3. Season 3 is going to be good. I don't know what to expect for season 3. I haven't even like I don't know if anybody here has been reading the manga. I have chosen to opt out from reading the manga for this one.
Agreed.
Because I want to see the anime. I don't know when season 3 is coming out.
Good man.
I don't know when season 3 is coming out, Gideon. I wish I knew. Has anybody heard anything about season 3?
No.
I have not.
Okay. Well, hopefully we get something.
That's the thing about that's unfortunate for me is that
season 3 is coming out spring 2026.
Damn.
Oh wow. There you go.
Might read that manga now. I don't know.
2026?
2026, he said.
I mean,
is that
think
a
about
guess
it.
or
Think
is that
about it.
serious?
Really gonna be look, man, I'm gonna say that might be accurate. I'm gonna go over what he said.
I'm going to say it's also accurate because if you think about it, they want to put their best foot forward every time for that show because of how much views and how popular it has gotten and how big it blew up in such a short time.
See, this is the negative thing about keeping up with the shows is that, you know, you got to wait such a long period. Then I'm going to have to probably rewatch the seasons again to remember.
I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy waiting those long times. And when I hear it's about to come out, just rewatching the entire freaking show again, try to find new stuff, just refresh myself on it. Yeah.
No, that's a good point. You get to refresh and get reacclimated with the show again and be like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's dope. And you see new things that you probably didn't see when you first watched it, too. Yeah, I'm mad at that. You're right about that, for sure.
But, hey, at least we got something to look forward to in 2026, among other things they're probably going to show up by then. So
the number of people in here is a testament to how popular that anime was. Like you gotta look at it from that perspective. Here's an anime no one saw coming, and it's got a huge fan base.
Oh yeah,
I saw it coming. Please don't put me in there. I saw it coming.
Xantar, get off the calls, Xantar.
I read the whole manga too. Like it's really good.
Foresight.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the thing. Oh god, we brought up the Wanda Restoria thing. I don't know where to watch the manga for that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes you just gotta research, bro.
Because it's not a jump, and it's not like it's not on Webtoon or anything like that.
It might not even be a manga. It might be a light novel. Sometimes animation go straight from light novel.
A light novel.
Yeah.
You could always try comic.io as well. That's what I read Berserk on, but that was a pretty decent site.
You can also to see
yeah.
Okay.
If you want to see if it's a light novel or a manga first, use Barnes and Noble's. Look at Barnes and Noble's website. Like most of the time, they have just about everything.
Or if not there, Crunchyroll has a store now where you can look up manga.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think
they have
it's
a
on.
store, and if you're a top member, there's some manga and stuff you could just read for free on their webpage.
Yeah. So
Yeah. But Barnes and Noble
Cool.
himself sometimes do have the light novels in the stores as well.
they do.
Just in
They do.
case.
They do.
Okay, appreciate that info,
I
y'all.
do.
Yes, sir.
I
There's a
do
couple
eventually
different
want to
places you
start
can
getting
hit.
into reading those light novels.
Check it out. There's a couple different
Yeah, it's true.
places you can hit. You've got Manga Fox still does shit. MangaFox.com. You've got
I'd rather just watch the anime.
MangaHere.net, which is pretty
That's
good.
an OG.
Manga here is pretty good. Yeah, manga here.
And if you really like, if you want to download it from somewhere, you can actually hit Nyaya Torrents, which is NYAA dot. I think it's EU.
You know me, Tom.
Come
Yeah,
on, man. I don't
Manga
out
B
with
is
the
another
trench
spot that
coat.
you could
You want
hit.
some manga? Got some manga for you, boy.
Kobo, like
these you have to understand these sites, they pop up and disappear quick because they get taken down. And so you've got a bunch that will go up and then get taken down, and then go back up again.
Yeah.
And so just Google it, you'll find it.
Yeah, Kobo.
Yeah.
Kobo
You notice
giving out the illegal stuff like Cryptic said.
Yeah,
You ever see that
like-
episode of Sesame Street where the guy was like, he was like, hey,
Sesame Street.
he was like, hey, I got eights. I got eights.
Oh, you're selling eight? You're like, keep it down, kid. Keep it down. I got eights. Wait, anybody here ever see the cartoon Recess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't
with the
seen
trench
that in
coat?
years.
Oh, Hustle Kid.
Yeah, Recess.
That's a classic.
Hustle Kid. Yeah.
Hustle Kid had everything, bro.
Yeah, watches, snacks. Bro had everything.
Yo, you gotta love Hustler Kid, bro.
Bruh.
Hustler Kid
You
was
want
good.
some anime? I got some anime for you. Come on over.
I got
here.
that.
Come on over here.
Freaking Hustle Man freaking had everything. Like, I'm pretty sure he had test answers and all of that shit, man.
Oh, you can get
Bro,
anything
at
from
Recess.
Hustle Kid, bro.
You want some 90s anime? You want some 80s anime? Come on over here.
If you
I got
needed
you.
something,
I got you.
Hustle Kid was the kid to get it. That's all you needed. You just
Facts.
need the Hustler Kid. All right, that's it. He had everything, access to everything. But yeah, man, it's Mashle's. If we could, I think we can all agree, Mashle's definitely a binge. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got that
100%.
quirkiness, that goofiness, it's got that shonen aspect where the battles be crazy. But it's got a little bit of everything, man. And if you enjoy like what do you call it, like a gag shonen anime, it's definitely for you.
Absolutely. It's a top 10 comedy anime, you know?
Yeah,
That
even the
is a
fights
fact.
sometimes be
Definitely top 10.
ridiculous. You laugh at. But yeah, man, we definitely gotta definitely watch it. If you haven't watched it, get on it, man. We got until 2026 for people to binge it.
Get on it.
It's hot. You got time. You got time.
Yeah.
2026, y'all. Come on now.
You got plenty.
You got
of time.
time.
Oh, we got so much time.
So
We got so much time, and there's a whole bunch of anime coming out.
oh yeah, man.
Like,
Between
dude.
now and 2026, we got Demon Slayer finishing up. We got Solo Leveling doing season 2. We got what else? I'm trying to think. A rumor. I don't know. I heard rumor of confirmation of Demon Slayer live action for Netflix. That's coming apparently.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
might
They'll
that might
capitalize
be
on it.
something.
Capitalize.
live
I don't know,
action?
man.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna trash it. I feel like I'm gonna trash it.
That's scary.
It's just gonna
I'm probably
emphasize
gonna
the
trash it
autistic
too,
breathing,
because
man.
Netflix-
That's all it's gonna be.
Autistic breathing.
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean,
OD.
but
Water
There
autism.
you go.
Fire.
on a real note, I can't remember which one of you fucks recommended Shangri-La, but fuck you.
That's
on
all
some
of us
shit.
here. That's all of us
Everybody,
here.
bro. Shangri-La, bang.
Shangri-La is a keeper, bro. You watch Shangri-La.
I am. I've watched all of season 1 already. I'm working my way through season 2. I'm just being
Yeah, I'm trying to let
stubborn as
those
shit
build.
right now.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, I'm being stubborn as shit right now. I'm trying to wait for the rest of season 2 to be dubbed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
I can only have so many weekly rotations, man.
Yeah, bro.
The end's already got me. I was like, dang, here I am, waiting for another Thursday. Dang, man.
I don't even want to. Man, Don got me hooked. This season of Bleach got me hooked.
I've been reading Don to Don. I'm up to date with Don to Don.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Did anybody watch the?
Is another.
Oh, go ahead.
I was ready to say Don to Don is another one that Creepy Nuts did OP for.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about earlier.
Yep.
You missed it. We were saying that Crazy Nuts is going to win like a Song of the Year type thing.
Regardless.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless of which song it is, like they gonna win.
Y'all
something.
see the live action video he has for that song?
Yeah,
for the Dan to Dan one.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious.
I think I just got that on my feed today.
You talk about the actual music video, or you talk about the one with the anime?
Yeah, the actual
video, and it's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
The thumbnail has like the Turbo Grandma like on the front, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was just showed up on my feed. I'm about to check that out.
No, I don't think that was.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
No, that was the Anime Man that did that one, wasn't it? Anime Man.
The Anime Man posted it.
No, it was the Anime. No, the Anime Man did that.
The official music video.
Oh,
was it?
It was the Anime Man who did that video.
Type in the name of the song, and you get the live action video with them actually in it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the Mob Psycho intro, the second one.
Yeah, I think that was the Anime Man.
And
yeah,
I think
the Anime Man made the one with the Turbo Granny, and it's an okay video.
I liked it. I thought it was entertaining. For what it is.
It was okay until every other anime dude started partying at the end, and I was just like,
"No, I will say that. I will say that confused me. I will say that confused me. I'm like, why is there all these other characters here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why is Gojo there? Gojo's dead.
God.
No, facts. And then Tony, I really think we really rock with the Dan to Dan one. Also, because from being from Philly, it's similar to like the Wu-Tang and like the Jersey club music.
I will give you that. I was like vibing with it heavy. Don't get me wrong. I'm vibing with the Mashle joint, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know. Don's not out here. Nah, but man.
Sorry. I'm watching that live action video right now.
Yeah, bro, it is entertaining, but it does. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with Xantar. When they started seeing all these different anime characters from different shows in it, I was like, "Huh? Like, why y'all here?" So, but definitely, I still say y'all should watch the video if you haven't. But I did also watch the real music video. The real music video is like it's good actually. I liked it. It's different.
It's trippy. It's trippy as fuck.
Definitely. But I was gonna go off topic for a hot second, and like, cause we was talking about like different shows that like we have out right now that are keeping our eye at the moment. One of them being Bleach Blood War. They're continuing it right now. I just have to ask this: which one? Did anybody caught up? Is everybody caught up? If you're not, I won't say anything.
I am not caught up.
Bleach, yeah.
But you can say whatever.
No,
I'm not caught up. But you can
I've seen some
whatever.
things, but
I'm gonna just say this because I already read the manga, so I already know how it's supposed to end. But when I actually saw the pull up, when I saw Grimjow come out to join the portal and pull up, I wanted him and Ichigo to go at it right then and there. I'm just saying, Grimjow is my favorite villain. I'm not gonna lie, he's my favorite villain, and I wanted them to run that back right there. I'm just saying. Because Grimjow think he's
Grimjow ain't strong enough anymore, bro.
I know he not. But Grimjow don't think. Do you think Grimjow cares? Do you think Grimjow cares?
Yeah, actually, I do.
No, he doesn't. Grimjow don't care.
That's the only thing he cared about, being strong. And if it's like, if that's your whole personality, and then I come up to you and I was like, by the way, I'm stronger, it's gonna tear you up inside. Especially if you hate me.
I don't know, man. Grimjow still wanted to smoke with Ichigo. He could feel his spiritual pressure. He know Ichigo's stronger than him.
Vegeta wants to smoke with Goku all the time. That don't mean he get it.
I mean, but
Vegeta's
complex is different, bro.
Christmas party over fucking bar mitzvah.
Vegeta's complex is different though. Vegeta always going at it with Goku because he wants to try to get stronger than him. Grimjaw don't really care about getting stronger. Grimjaw just wants to prove that he's stronger. That's the problem. And Grimjaw don't really care if he's stronger. I guess he doesn't really care if he's stronger or not.
It's a bigger hill. It's a bigger hill to climb because, like, at least Vegeta could be like, I could fight Goku.
That's true.
But Grimjaw could never say, I could beat Ichigo.
I mean, he at one point he could.
There was a point where he could.
He only beat him in the real world.
I mean,
that's it.
But that was also
everybody's weaker in the real world.
That was also before he got control of his hollow powers.
Yep.
When he came to his house and was like, Grimjaw, let's go. Grimjaw died. He literally went into his room and fought him.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
In Juego Mundo, in Las Noches, Ichigo stumbled upon one of the rooms with Grimjaw, and they fought, and that's pretty much Grimjaw's like room.
I thought they fought. Didn't they fight in Juego Mundo in like the giant building inside the desert? And they Orihime healed Grimjaw because Ichigo asked him to.
Las Noches, which is the castle.
Yes.
In the desert.
Yes.
And he pulled up on him at his room after he fought the Nino guy, who just like Nino. By the way, Juego Mundo is just Mexico.
Sí, señor. Sí. Muchas gracias.
As a Spanish man, I was like, this is not cool.
Here's the thing. Subconsciously, I knew that, but at the same time, I never said anything. I was never going to touch that. I was never going to touch that dial.
As soon as every time somebody wanted to smoke, the Spanish guitar came out.
I ain't gonna lie, but the music was fire though. I was fire.
Just because it's fire doesn't mean it's like, wait a minute, isn't this just white people?
God damn.
It's still fire.
Welcome to
I just want to know the social context. Wow. Everything's evolving every day, and I thought we were different, but apparently, electric guitar is just everybody.
Apparently in Ichigo or Bleach's universe, yeah. Apparently. Well, yeah, man. So I'm just saying we got a lot to watch, a lot to go before season 3 of Mashle. But we can already confirm, as long as they don't hit a snag or do anything else, like as long as they don't mess up what they got going so far, Mashle's going to be a hit for season 3. We already know that. I feel like that's
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, we came, we talked, we geeked out, we conquered about Mashle.
No, facts.
That indeed.
Anybody got any closing statements before we?
Can I say one thing about MASH before I?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, fire away.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when we talk about like protagonists and stuff, we talk about like how good are their punchies. Mm-hmm. But MASH is super intelligent, and that's why a lot of his fights go down the way they do. It's not his strength, it's his smarts.
I can attest to that.
Like,
I can agree
absolutely. With that. How does he overcome a huge mountain in every fight?
It's not even
battle sense, baby.
It's not even battle sense. It's like trigonometry, physics.
Look
he
at
did
his
hook
fight
that ball
the
when he was doing
fight.
Quidditch.
He holds
You
the
right,
wall
right.
because he knows the music's going to go through that wall faster. It goes through the air. That's smarts.
Yeah, and then like when he used the button and he hit the button off the dude, like instead of giving off his coin, he hit his shirt button at the perfect angle.
Yeah, he did that too. Yeah,
like that amount of math that's rocket science, literally.
Boys doing rocket science just out of pocket.
Yeah. I'll just do this on the fly.
Look, I'm just saying this.
Think about others,
No, go ahead. What was that? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you think about other protagonists, they're usually smart but strong, and that's kind of what balances them out. But like people like Itadori and freaking MASH,
they're just very emotionally aware and smart to the point where, like, if you really let them close the gap, it's GG's, no matter who you are.
Facts.
Absolutely. But as a protagonist, you got to look at most of those other characters have a learning curve, have a growth deal. With like Mashle, he's so OP on both levels. It's just like when he walks into a battle, he's outclassed him and no one realizes it yet. You know? And so it's really the adventure is finding out how he's going to overcome what everyone else sees as impossible odds, but we know isn't.
Yeah, you know? His character arc is reversed, whereas like he doesn't need to understand battle sense and like how he uses his powers. It's more of like how could he use his powers to protect people, because he's never been around people. So like his whole journey is about the emotional connections and about when you guys were talking about how silly everybody was, it's like the headmaster does that on purpose to make everybody equal.
This is true.
So it's like, and then like when you get to season 2, that's when it gets serious. And it's just like, hey, by the way, this is actually how the world works. It's not silly. It's really sad. But if we act silly, it won't have to be so sad. Yeah, and we're not different.
Mask the darkness that exists within a world in a context that, you know, here he's an existence that essentially gets eradicated. All right. And it's easy to forget that he should be dead.
Right out the gate. By technicality of their by their laws of their society, he should not exist.
Yeah. And you forget that, and then by the second season, they remind you, hey, this world isn't all jokes. You know. And you're right in that sense. You're right in that sense.
I also don't think they will kill him though. Like I know he's supposed to be like taken out, but like that's not happening. Like
I don't think they can.
You can't kill this guy.
I don't think they can. He's too smart for that. Like
I'm really excited to see where he's going with it.
Yeah,
I'm unless they catch him unaware or in his sleep, there is nothing that is really going to really harm this man.
We're talking about catch him in his sleep. He look like the type to sleep with his eyes open. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I was going to say, you got to move without the still in the air, because he senses the movements in the air.
Oh, yeah. Like,
so
he has honed every sense of his body with his workout that it's almost impossible to catch this man unaware of what's going on. Like he even sensed tension and the thought pattern behind people and where they're going to attack, so he knows to dodge.
Yeah, man. Look, you gotta give the writer his props for this story. He's really thinking like a lot of all of this out, like how the characters, the fights, everything. Like he's really thought about this, man. It's apparent in the way everything's written. I'm thoroughly enjoyed the story since episode 1.
So, likewise.
You're gonna love it till the end, because it's one of the only shonens that sticks the landing. It's not really a spoiler, but just like don't be like, oh, we're approaching the end. Let me get my tissues out. It's more of like, wow, I had a good time. That's special.
All right then. Good to know.
Good deal.
Yeah. But yeah, so
and I was gonna say the last thing I want to say. Sorry, but just imagine on Halloween next year, which anime protagonist you don't want coming after you in a dark room. And a lot of times I would put MASH, because like you could feed Goku, you could hang out and play cards with Luffy. Hell, you could get drunk with Vegeta, but you cannot stop this man even with cream puffs, because he will you just fuel him up and he'll just keep coming. He's like Jason and Mike
cream puffs.
I think he'll just fight me for them. Like, oh, you have them. I want them.
Have them.
It's not even like can I have them moment. Like, oh, do you want to share? It's more of like, you have possession of them. I don't. Let's fix that. And it's just like, no.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Look, I'm just saying this. I don't like cream puffs anyway, so he can have them. My boy can. I ain't got no smoke. I don't want no smoke. No, you want the? Yeah, man. These are for you. It's a gift. Take the cream puffs. Leave me alone. I brought these as a peace offering, so you wouldn't kill me.
Give me the Batman treatment, because as you notice, he's never killed any of the people he's fought against.
Yeah. Well, not okay.
No,
maybe
he has the power too.
Okay, I don't even want the Batman treatment, bro. Like his Batman treatment is 10 times worse than the Batman treatment. What you mean? Like
fracture every bone in your body with one punch.
10 times worse. All right, but without further ado, guys, definitely this was a good episode. Glad we could all be here for this episode of podcast, or this, you know what I mean, for this episode of Mashle for Binge or Cringe. This is the point in time where we, or at least where I, try to figure out what we're going to do for next week.
Or you can pull out the list.
I'm pulling the list out right now.
Hunter x Hunter.
We already did Hunter x Hunter, I think. Did we?
No, we gotta do it again.
We did Hunter x
The
Hunter.
update.
We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. We got to do part 2 because like it's coming back. So
I was gonna say, like, you guys
I was
didn't
saying
even
manga.
We gotta do part
manga?
2 when they come out with the next.
I have been keeping up with the manga, but not everybody has. So
I've been
that's
keeping up
why
with the manga. I have. I've kept up with the manga.
I need to pick that up.
Your next episode should
Manga
be
going
down
crazy.
Should
It
be,
is going crazy.
bro. Can
What
we
are y'all
at least
reading the
let
manga
Don
on?
Don finish first? Like, can we at least
Yeah,
let
we gotta
season
let
1
them
finish?
close out before we do episodes on them.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter manga going crazy right now, putting up numbers.
No, Hunter x Hunter's definitely putting up numbers right now.
Did you do Bleach?
No, we didn't do because I wanted to see if I wanted to let Blood War in.
Yeah, I would say do that as well, just
As
because.
a manga reader, the 1,000-Year Blood War is a non-canon side story. That's literally what it is.
He's not
It's
lying.
good.
The way
It
that they did
expands on it, but like when you read it, it's like, yeah, this is nice, I guess.
Tying up loose ends and ending the story. You know, the way it ended years ago,
and it does not end the story.
They cut it. You know,
I mean,
they ended it.
I mean, do you guys know when Bleach was originally supposed to end? It was originally supposed to end in the Eisen arc, but Jump was like, "Hey, you got this contract still to fill," which led to the subpar Fullbring arc.
But they do that. But here's the thing: anything that's popular, they do that repetitively for that series. Boruto wasn't supposed to happen.
You have to look at it from this perspective. Back in early 2000, when they would do anime series, they would do one season, and then they would be done. Maybe 2 if they had enough story for it. But if it got really, really, really popular, the writer would have to think up new shit for it. So a lot of those early animes, they go like to the end of the story. And a good example would be Full Metal Alchemist. It got popular really fast. And the writer was still doing the story. The anime caught up. They made up their own ending. That's why you have Brotherhood.
That's true.
You know? So the way they did anime back then was a lot different. You know?
All right. So this is what we could do this week. Let's decide this now. All right. So we can do hold up. We can do Assassination Classroom.
Dang, I ain't finished that.
Assassination Classroom.
Dang.
Go.
Assassination Classroom's an option.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
I know last time I was on, it was last Tuesday because
We could go back and we can even do the Tenchi Muyo series.
Oh, that's going way back.
That's going back.
Yeah, I'm about to go back in the archive for that one.
Has anyone watched the new Ranma?
About Heaven's Lost
No, I haven't watched that yet.
No, I haven't watched the new season, the new remake of Ramen. No.
What do you think of it?
Ramna 1/2, the new one, is actually pretty decent. It follows the storyline and the animation's good. It's just that they made it more societally appropriate, because in the original, when Ramna is in girl form or you see any naked woman in the original,
oh yeah, they definitely
it was
some
full.
stuff. Yeah,
it was full nip out and everything, and now you don't have it.
I figured that. I figured they'd have to do that. A lot of the shit.
Yeah, they have no choice
but
but
new
to
era.
Redo that, you know.
New era ass
the
when it
new
comes
era, they said, "Oh, we can't do that now."
All right, so I
That's
said
why I was curious.
So what did I say so far?
Though,
I said Assassination's Classroom.
Yep.
I also said what was the second one? Oh, Tenchi series, the Tenchi series.
Yeah.
Or we could do Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
I would have to.
I know. I got hype.
myself. I'd have to shove myself through that story.
You got a what?
Oh,
I would have to shove myself through it.
No, we didn't. We talked about it. We talked about dark anime. We never really dived into Goblin Slayer itself. And remember, season 2 came. We didn't. Season 2 didn't come out yet.
I'm down to do Goblin Slayer or Assassination Classroom. Both of those are awesome.
Yeah, whatever one y'all.
Yeah, both of them offers.
Both is cool.
Either or good for me.
If I had to pick between the two, Assassin is the better anime.
All right, but then let's do this. Let's do Assassination next week, and then the following week we'll do Goblin Slayer. Easy.
That works for me.
Dang.
That gives me some time to shove myself through Goblin Slayer's story.
Yeah.
Right.
It became a huge turnoff so quick because first episode had so much intensity. I'm not going into real detail.
D-Zone, not now.
Not now.
Not now.
I will save it for then. I'll keep this energy and I will save it for then.
Yeah, all right. So let's do that. But we'll reconvene on regular day, which will be Tuesday at 8 next week. So we'll reconvene then for Assassination.
All right.
Is everybody able to make that? Or
yeah, man. As long as it's during my 3 hours. So I'm good,
bro.
man.
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Yeah, Tuesday's it.
Yep,
that's good for me.
All right, sounds good. All right,
man,
Assassination Classroom next week at 8. No, I hope you can make it, bro, because your schedule been crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yo, man, thanks for having me, Reese. For sure.
I'm glad everybody can make it.
For having me too.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, so let's get out of here,
brother.
As always, I'm your boy Ideal Tone. This has been Binge and Cringe, and we just all made that known. Later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Laters.
Peace.